Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So in today's video, we are going to be talking about how I time block in my planner. So I'm going to be sharing with you the past 3 weeks in December and sharing with you the different time blocks that I have had in each one of those weeks and how I set up my planner in order to create a productive week. So the very first step is my monthly calendar. My calendar is where I will mark off every single thing that is happening throughout the month. As you can see, I love to use colorful boxes in order to do this, but I will add different things that I have to do and the times that I have to do them. So this helps me to know all meetings, all appointments that are on my schedule throughout the month. And I will usually refer to this whenever I am setting up my week. But after here, then I will time block my actual week. If you missed yesterday's live, I do suggest that you watch that live because I do talk about how to do time blocks and my top 5 time blocking tips. But I will set aside 2 to 3 hours every single day for different tasks, different priorities that I want to complete that week. So for instance, on this Monday, I have that I wanted to film, and that was my top priorities. I just had different videos that I wanted to film. And so I created a filming time block from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. I already had another event scheduled earlier that day. That's why this time block started a little bit later. Usually it starts at 9 a.m. But I will just arrange all of the different things that I have to do. I will add all of my scheduled appointments and meetings that I have throughout the week, and then I will schedule my time blocks around those meetings. Every single time block will be 2 to 3 hours. For instance, this one was from 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. So that's 2 hours of filming, and then I have underneath here what I wanted to film that day. This is a great way for me to see how productive I want it to be and what exactly I want to get done within these time blocks. So I will do that throughout my week, and as you can see, I will also change the time blocks depending on what I have going on. I had scheduled to film, but since I had filmed on Monday, I decided to switch it over to scripting and editing, and so I just will cross out what I had planned and actually write in what I have decided to do instead. But anytime you see these arrows, that means I am scheduling a time block for that particular event or task that I have to do. Now, what if you have to work and your work is from 9 a.m. until 5 p.m.? That block of time might already be scheduled for you, which means you may not need to time block from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. But you could time block other tasks like your home chores or the different errands that you have to run, and you could add that into your schedule instead. But my time blocks are basically the same because I am usually doing the same type of work tasks throughout my month. I have filming time blocks. I also have administration and meeting time blocks, different appointments, like my dad had a doctor appointment and I had a nail appointment here. And so I will just write down all of the different things that I have to do, and then I will draw an arrow to let me know how long I believe this task will take me. So this was the very first week in December. And then the next week, I do the exact same thing. I have orders scheduled here, filming. If I have to prepare a presentation or do any meetings, I will just draw arrows to let myself know how long I think this task will take me. So this is the second week and this is the current week. And I have once again added my time blocks. I will just draw arrows to let myself know how long I have for each one. And then I will leave myself some white space in case I need to rearrange anything that has not happened at the beginning of the week. So I usually will schedule out a lot at the beginning of the week, but I will leave the end of the week with a little bit more white space, a little bit more room, just in case I don't get all of this done. I can easily transfer it over and add some additional things to the end of my week. So if you are an entrepreneur or you are in charge of your schedule for the most part, you're a stay-at-home mom, then I would highly suggest that you use the hourly planner in order to schedule your time blocks, because you have more control over your days, which means that you're able to allot what time you're going to do for each particular task. If you have a 9-to-5 job though, where your 9 to 5 is already pretty much scheduled for you, then I would suggest that you use a vertical planner in order to help you to manage your time blocks. I use my vertical planners basically to just kind of jot down every single thing that I want to do throughout the week. So I don't use this for my time block. However, if you have a 9-to-5 job, I do suggest that you use this system in order to do your time blocks, because your 9 to 5 is already scheduled, but you could decide using these 3 blocks what time you can assign for different times throughout your day. So for instance, you could do 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. right here. You could do 5 p.m. to 8 p.m. and then 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and be able to allot what you're going to do during those time blocks in each one of these areas. So I used to do that previously when I had a 9-to-5 job. I would just say, okay, from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m. during my morning routine, I want to do these things, and I would jot every single thing down for this time block. And then from 5 p.m. until 8 p.m., whatever I wanted to do, if it was to cook or help my kids with their homework or work out, I would write those things down here. And then for my PM routine, I would write those things down here. So whether you are an entrepreneur or you have a 9-to-5 job, I still highly suggest that you use the time blocking system. And your time blocks could be different things revolving around whatever your priorities are. If you have cleaning chores, you could have a time block for your cleaning routine, or a time block for your errands that you need to run, or a time block for your family. Now, the other planner layout that you could possibly use is the dashboard layout for time blocking as well. You could possibly decide what you're going to do on your time blocks on the left side of your planner and just assign different times to these 4 boxes here. I've never done that, but I have seen some other planner babes who have done that, and it looks like it definitely works for them. But you can try out any type of layout to see which one's gonna work for you and how you could possibly set it up. But however you decide to do it, you definitely need to let me know in the comments if you have tried time blocking and how it has been working for you. I absolutely love this system. I have been doing it since probably 2019, and it has definitely helped me to achieve so much and give myself grace and add in white space just in case I need some rest. So if you have any time blocking questions, please leave them in the comments below. I would love to hear from you, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Until then, keep organizing your life so that you can achieve your dreams. Bye guys.